Bingo. Yes, we are live. Yes, we are live. Hey, what's up, everybody? Dante here. Great to be with you guys for another awesome Training Tuesday. With me, as always, is my good friend Aaron, who I'll bring up in just a moment. But, gang, we have a cool session today. Today, we're going to talk all about link in bio funnels. I'm going to be boisterous here. I'm going to be loud and obnoxious and annoying. But I've been saying for a long time, the only reason companies like Linktree are still out there and thriving is because I haven't done a good enough job talking about link in bio funnels. For all of our experts, our creators, our people who are out there making content, whoo! What we're going to talk about today is going to transform the way that you direct your traffic and really maximize on all the efforts that you're putting into the thing that you are doing. Link in bio funnels. With me, as always, is my good friend Aaron. Aaron, good to see you, man.
Yeah, likewise, Dante. Good to see you. So, I really want to talk about link in bio funnels because one, as you just mentioned, like this is an excellent tool to utilize, but two, not a lot of people are aware of that. In fact, I myself just became aware of link in bio funnels
Oh,
by lis-
really?
by listening to the upcoming podcast that you have scheduled with Shreya and Paul Counts.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent episode, by the way. Comes out tomorrow. Highly recommend everyone check that out on the ClickFunnels YouTube channel because I learn so much each and every week listening to the CF Radio podcast. But yeah, that's what sparked this entire training session. I sat down, I digested it. I said, get out of here, Linktree. I don't need you anymore. Let me build the link in bio funnel and get this rocking and rolling. So that's really what I want to talk about today. And I want to actually pull it all the way back. So let's talk about literally starting a business right from the get go, right? Like, what do people do when they want to start a business? First thing they want is some sort of digital footprint. So they're probably going to go out and create some sort of social media profile, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, so on and so forth. Then they start to create some content, but they realize that content alone isn't enough to get the voice out there. So maybe you create the website, and now you have a website that you have your social media platforms. Then you start to realize, oh man, I need to layer this more and more. I have no email communication. So now they go sign up for an external platform and they're connecting their emails together, right? And then they realize, man, I got all these little small tasks to deal with in my business now. And I don't want to deal with all this. So let me go find some automation and connect all of this together. And right. And that's kind of the Frankenstein that happens when someone wants to create their business online for the very first time. Now, of course, with ClickFunnels, you can do this all under an umbrella. And why I talk about that is because one of the external tools that so many people utilize is link in bio. And when I say that, you might be saying, okay, what exactly is that? If you go to Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, right, you might see some bios and it's got a lot of information in it and you get lost a little bit. But with a link in bio, it is one simple link that you tap on and you're redirected now to an actual landing page with tons of information about that brand, right? It might include their website, it might include a contact us form, it might include affiliate links. And so it's just a really nice and neat and organized way to keep all of the assets under one umbrella. But like I was mentioning, a lot of people use external tools like Linktree or Beacons, or there's tons of different platforms at this point. And like Dante said at the very top, the reason those exist is because people don't understand that a lot. If you're in ClickFunnels, you can do that yourself right now for no additional cost. And it's literally built inside of a funnel. So let me go ahead and actually show an example here. I'm going to share my screen. You guys should be able to see the workspace here, but I'm going to switch tabs. This is a really good example of link in bio for content creators specifically. It's very clean. It's very straightforward. I have an image. I have a name. I have some buttons, the redirect, but it should be nice and clean. It should just look aesthetically pleasing and on brand. So that's what I want to show you guys today inside of ClickFunnels. So let's jump over to our workspace. And the first thing I want to do is head to my funnels. All right, let's create a brand new one. And here's my funnel template page. I'm just going to type in link in bio. Perfect. And you can see we have several different options. There's some different templates here. So let's just utilize this one here. That looks pretty good. Now it's going to take a minute to install into the account. And like I mentioned, there are so many uses for link in bio. You're going to see once it's installed and we get into it and start editing it. Newsletters are really popular. Contact us is really popular. So let's take a look at it. All right, so you can see it's a simple two-step funnel. I have my bio page and I have my thank you page. Now you might be saying, well, the link in bio page, it's typically just one page. And so what's that thank you page for? And I'll show you. Let's hop into this first page. All right, perfect. So we have an image, we have the name, we have some subtext to describe what we are, who we are, and we have all of these buttons. And if I take a look at these buttons, I can see HTTPS. Okay, that's a website. I can add a bunch of links in here, but I see this top one. It says open pop-up. So what's the difference there? Well, let's tap on this button. And we can see this little section here, button action on click. This is really important for all of these buttons because we can make a determination on what these buttons should do. So this first one is actually going to open a pop-up on screen. So join my community, and it's going to open a pop-up asking for an email address to sign up for that community. That's actually what the thank you page is for, because we want to redirect and say thank you for signing up. Now, the next buttons you can see, those are just straight custom URLs. So now I can drop any URL I want here and redirect people to it, right? So if I have a testimonial section on my website, maybe I want to link them there. If I have a blog, I can do that. So you know what? Let's go ahead and actually just put some stuff in here.
Before we do that, I have a quick question, Aaron.
Yeah.
So I see on the very left-hand side, you have your bio page and your thank you page.
Yes.
And you're doing that because that first button, this, even though it's really one page for customers, it's still a funnel. So that first button opens a pop-up where a customer opts in. So then we take them to a thank you page for that opt-in. But if we wanted to have all of the buttons on this page just redirecting to other places, then we wouldn't need a thank you page in that case, right?
That is correct. Yes, you could simplify this. You could make it really straightforward, one single page. You don't need the thank you page because you're not, again, redirecting anyone, or you're redirecting everyone to separate URLs, not to the next step in an actual funnel.
Cool.
All right. So actually talking about that pop-up button as well, you might be saying like, okay, I click on it, but how do I actually visually see the pop-up? So if I go up here, there's some little gear buttons and a drop-down. And if I click on that, you're going to see the show pop-up. So I'll click on that. So what happens in the experience of the visitor, they click on that join my community button, the pop-up happens, and now they can enter their name and their email address. And when they click submit, it's going to submit the form, and now it's going to send them to this thank you page. So it's a little, like you just said, it's still a funnel, but it's also utilizing all of the link in bio assets that we use and we see from all of these external websites. All right, so heading back here to my bio page, I don't know if you noticed when I was just having that quick conversation with Dante, I made an update and I clicked save, and it said that there were errors on the page. So let me actually do this one more time. Let me grab another URL here, and I'm going to drop this testimonial blog right there. Let me click save, and you're going to see there are errors. So what's happening? If I click on solve errors, I can see that I must provide a valid custom URL for these two buttons. So basically what it's just telling me is, hey, these buttons exist, they're live, people can visually see them, but it doesn't actually do anything. So it's just alerting me that, let's say I don't actually have a freebie to give away, right? I could just remove that button, and then the contact me, let's go ahead and just drop another link in here. And now if I save it, no more errors are actually popping up. So this page hypothetically now is ready to go. It's got all my links and everything to go. Now, of course, if I want to change this out, I just tap on the image. I can come over to my image URL. I can say, let's just say that's a photo of me, right? So we'll use that. And then change this out to my name. So very straightforward and simple. Just like that, I have a link in bio page with a few additional changes. It'll be ready to go, right? Additionally, I also want to call out, and I know, Dante, you just popped up. You probably have something to say. Feel free to chime in.
Well, I'm just curious, Aaron, when you say it's ready to go, what do you mean? Like, what do we do with this now?
So the beautiful thing about this is I can take the final link. So let me back out here, or let me go to the funnel. And first and foremost, make sure this is something really important that I want to mention that it's just a eureka moment. With this, we are able to keep our link in bio page under our own domain. And that is so crucial because all of these external tools, like I was mentioning, Linktree, beacons, so on and so forth, it's typically their website and then an extension that you have created. But of course, with link in bio tool, or link in bio funnel, you can have that under your own home domain. So that's just one absolutely awesome thing about it.
And there, what you're showing too, we get to set our branding on what this wants to be. So it could be aaron.com/freebies. It could be aaron.com/gifts. It could be aaron.com/the juice, right? Whatever you want this to be, this is how you just truly make it your own brand.
Absolutely. And so, like we were just saying, this is ready to go. But what do we do with this funnel? I would take this funnel path URL and I would take this straight into my Instagram or Twitter or TikTok or whatever it may be, go into my bio page, drop it into the bio. That way, when you go to Instagram and you see it, all you see is, my website, you click on it and it's going to drop you straight onto one of these link in bio pages that I showed. Let me just back out very quickly. And so you come to my Instagram, you see it, you go to my bio, you click the link, and now you're dropped here. You can join my community. You can check out my testimonials. You can read my blog. You can also contact me. And then I would take it a step further, link my social channels here so they can, of course, join and follow me across all different platforms. So that is, in a nutshell, link in bio. There are so many extra things you can do with this, right? Like affiliates. This is so powerful for affiliate marketing because what people do is they get their links, they add their affiliate products, and now instead of cluttering their entire social media bio with link after link after link, and it's like you just feel very overwhelmed, drop all those links here, and now you can accommodate it with images and so on and so forth. That way, at that point, you just have a much more branded approach when it comes to pitching these things. All right.
100%. I gotta talk link in bios for a little while. Gang,
please
let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you are spending time, energy, effort, or resource in some way, shape, or form towards content or towards acquiring customers. Gang, basically what I'm asking is like, are you being a serious business owner in 2026? Are you putting effort towards ads? Are you putting effort towards content? And how many of you, I know you all, I know you're out there right now and you're thinking about, or you're either doing it old school and you have a scratch pad, or you're doing it new school and you have AI automation running you new ideas every single day. But we're coming up with new ways that we can make content to get in front of our customers. What we're doing is we're generating traffic. We are generating attention on the internet, and that is traffic. So now we have to have a link in bio funnel. We have to have a way for people to get plugged in and connected to us. If you notice at the bottom of Aaron's link in bio funnel, it also had all the different social medias that I have. My Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Yahoo, Taboola, whatever it is that I'm running, it's got it all there. Now somebody can find me on Facebook and they can become a YouTube subscriber that 2 months down the road could turn into a $10,000 client, all because they saw a reel that I'm doing. This is what people are missing, gang. People are spending so much energy, so much time, so much effort trying to go viral and not having the simple pieces in place to even be able to direct that attention anywhere. And now you're just in a game where we're chasing a wheel. I'm just chasing virality all the time. It doesn't have to be this way. Gang, don't make a podcast so you can go viral. Make a podcast to promote your own offers. As an affiliate, I love how you pointed that out, Aaron. This is so good for affiliates. It's so good for affiliates because now as an affiliate, you can have literally your affiliate stack right there and just go make content. Some of your content talks about, maybe let's talk ClickFunnels offers. Maybe some of your content talks about the 3 months for $99 offer. Maybe some of your content talks about .com secrets or expert secrets or traffic secrets, right? The best book you ever read. You just go make content about these things, and all you're doing is directing traffic to your link in bio funnel. Gang, a link in bio funnel, I'm going to put you down for just a second, Aaron, because I think it's the best way for me to share this. Russell Brunson's website is literally a glorified link in bio. I don't know if you guys have seen me walk through this or show this, but like Russell generates attention just like you, the expert, generates attention. There's no difference. Russell goes to a stage, right? Like we see him right here in the video. Russell goes to a stage, and in that room, the stage he's speaking to, let's say there's 20,000 people there. Well, of those 20,000 people, maybe half of them have never heard of or seen from Russell Brunson before. It's their first experience with him. Russell goes up on stage. He kills it. He speaks great. He has revelations that they hear, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. They love it. What do they do after the show? Well, they go to russellbrunson.com, and they come here to a page which is a funnel hub, right? It's a funnels version of a website. Its website's done right, if I could be so modest. But look, there's nowhere on this site, there's nowhere on this page anywhere that you can do anything whatsoever. You click on Russell's books. Here you can see his books, quick description about the books. Click any button and it takes you off the site to his funnel that does the actual thing, right? So this is a link in bio funnel. Think about this in your terms. I'm about to show you my own. But think about this for all the people that you serve and all the things that you talk about and all the content that you make and all the traffic that you generate and all the attention you have on you. Sure, Russell goes to stage and speaks in front of 20,000. Awesome, cool. You have a cell phone. You can speak in front of 20 million right now, today, tomorrow. You've never had more opportunity in your life to do this thing. And link in bio helps you capture it. So you go, you make a TikTok, you make a reel, you make an Instagram post, you make a LinkedIn short, whatever it is that you're doing, you generate attention. People go to your link in bio and then they click the button, and that button takes them to a page where they can now opt in to learn about this thing. Opt in here to get my free course. Give me your name and email, and I'll give you my free 1-hour training on exactly how I did this thing and how you can do the same. Now you made a TikTok, you made a reel, you made a YouTube short. That person clicked on your short, engaged in your content, went to your link in bio, and now you got their email. That just went from traffic that you rent to traffic that you own, all because you made what is quite literally, excuse me, I'm feeling a little under the weather. And that is all because you made what is quite literally the easiest funnel in the history of funnels to make. A link in bio funnel. So here's one that I have. Let me just save this really quick because I was just making another page so that I could direct traffic to this page. But check it out, gang. We come back here. Where's my link in bio funnel? Let me search for my bio. I name my funnels correctly so I can easily just search and look around. Here we go. Here's my link in bio funnel right here. This is all that it is, gang. Like Aaron showed you some really great ones, some really awesome ones that looked fantastic and had great branding behind them. I have one that's way simpler. It's super easy. It doesn't get easier than this. It's not even maximized or optimized so that it would fit on your cell phone screen perfectly without you having to scroll. If you don't have a link in bio funnel, I would just want you to get started. Just make it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You go make great content. You go frame people and set them properly so that when they hit this page, they're ready to do the thing. Do they want the funnel starter kit? Do they want to book a consultation? Oh, yes. So now you just went on LinkedIn. You talked about this amazing marketing principle and how you're helping people use AI to implement it every single day. Hey, now you can add call to action to your post. Hey, if you want to book a free 15-minute consultation and I'll show you and help you and we'll see if this is even the right thing for you, just click the link below. It's your link in bio. You're directing your traffic there. Now you have qualified leads, qualified business owners that are booking your time that you can bring into your sales pipeline, and now you can sell them and turn them into customers. Bingo, we're doing the thing from a link in bio funnel. I know they look small. I know they look simple, and it's like, man, Dante, we're talking funnels. Like this should be a 7-step conditionally based funnel where if customer does this thing here, take them here. If they don't do it, take them here. And I need to say the exact right words at the exact right time to the exact right customer, giving them the exact right offer. Yes, yes, yes. But maybe that's down the line. Link in bio funnels, a lot of times it's your front end stuff. It's your free lead magnets. In Russell's case, he would have his books in his link in bio funnel, as he very much so does on his page. It's the thing right below his story. Look at Russell's website here, his funnel hub, his story, his books, his philanthropic opportunities and endeavors, and a press and media pass. This would be his link in bio. He would add to it a community. It would probably add to it a lead magnet. Like the things that you guys already have, assemble them on a link in bio page and then go be out and be the best version of you. So I want to show you one other thing too on link in bios is I was just making another funnel. Let me hop over here. Let me go like this. We'll just get back into ClickFunnels. I was making another funnel really quick because I want to be able to direct traffic. So I want to make a quick resource, a quick video, a quick thing where people can learn about my AI tech stack. And I need to make a page to send people to. So let's hop in the editor really quick. Let's go over here to the right-hand side. I made a bunch of the infrastructure. It's just going to be a headline. And this is going to say something along the lines of keeping up with AI in 2026 can be mind-blowing. Watch this quick video below to simplify the process and make sure that your skills are sharp. Cool. Bingo. I don't type anymore, by the way, gang. I just talk. Life is really fun in 2026. Now I'll have a quick video that walks through the AI. I'll have the tools down here, the image of each AI software. I'll have buttons, which are affiliate links where people can go start with that AI right now. And I'm going to generate commissions based on that. Last thing that I need is the opt-in. So I'm going to put in a headline, a subheadline, then an input. Great. I want another one. And then I want a button. All right, bingo. There it is. Just like that, I built the AI page. I'm going to save that change right now. Here we go. I'm going to hop over to the funnel. I'm going to grab this URL, copy the path right here. Going to go back to this tab, which is my actual, I many times have 2 tabs open, gang, just so I can go from funnel to funnel. It's a lot faster. Anyway, I'm going to hop over here to this button. I'm going to click this. I'm going to have it go to, I'm going to paste my URL in here. Bingo, bango. I'm going to save the change. It's okay. I can save anyway. It's just showing me the inactive buttons, just like Aaron showed you guys earlier. And now, bingo, for the next month, well, really for the next decade, I can go make once a week talking about AI. And I can tell everybody, if you're not up to date on AI and you need to become skilled, click the button below. It's going to take you to a special training that walks you through all the current stuff I'm using today in my business right now. And now I can take that traffic and turn it into leads. They're going to go opt in. I'm going to get their email. I'm going to be able to open communications, and I'm going to turn that lead into a customer. Link in bio funnel. I get it. I say I get it because I've heard this forever. I've heard people constantly over the past 4 years, I think is how long since Russell's talked about this. And they just dismiss a link in bio funnel. They look at it so dismissively because it's simple, because it's easy. And I gotta tell you, gang, that's the beauty behind a link in bio funnel, because your customers want simple and easy. How many times are you I just learned this from a friend of mine. What did he call it? Goodness gracious. Oh, come on. Good. Oh, toilet dopamine. How many times are you just getting some toilet dopamine in, right? We're maybe taking some toilet time and we're just scrolling on some pointless social media, just wasting our time away. And while we're there, we hear something, we see something. Maybe you're just sitting in bed late at night and you're scrolling on your phone and you hear something. Somebody says something, whether it's on a TikTok or social media, or you read an email, or there's an article that you read, or whatever it is. When you want to go learn more about that, you as a customer, you want easy. You want simple. And if somebody sends you to a simple, easy solution like a link in bio funnel, you will go take those steps. Your customers want easy and simple. I know we're business owners, and I know we're humans. So we want logistical, we want complex, we want a lot of arrows that are intertwining and a lot of maps that are really difficult to read. I understand it, but our customers rule, our customers are king, and our customers want ease and simplicity. And I assure you, you get that out of a link in bio funnel.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Honestly, let's leave the presentation with this. I started a personal brand almost 1 year ago to date. For the last 10 months, every time someone comments on a video that I've created asking me, where do you get that glue? Because I piece things together with glue, right? People say, where do you get that glue? I've always just gone to Amazon.com, copied the affiliate link that I can create, and just paste it as a reply, as a comment. I got 0 affiliate purchases in 10 months. I created a link in bio page. I put that link at the top. And now when people comment and they say, where did you get the glue that you utilize? All I reply with now is link in my bio. It's in the link in my bio. I have hit 4 affiliate sales. It's not a lot, but 4 affiliate sales in a couple weeks compared to 10 months of absolutely nothing, simply off of a link in bio funnel. So it can be incredibly powerful. And like Dante had just said, it simplifies the entire experience for your customers. So highly suggest go play with link in bio funnels, go test it out, see what you can achieve with it. And I promise you, it will save you tons of time and make affiliate sales for you as well.
Aaron, we got to talk about the psych of that. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We got to talk what's happening. Why did that happen?
It's simply sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that was a hypothetical.
No,
The people reached out to you in the first place because you built know, like, and trust. They had been watching you for however long. Maybe they trusted you after the first video. Maybe they've been silently watching for the past months. You don't know how long they've been watching, but you have built know, like, and trust in somebody, and they reached out to you for a recommendation. So when you were just sending them links, it felt very impersonal, and it probably felt very salesy to them. And there was probably a break in that know, like, and trust. They were probably expecting more of a tailored response to them. And they were expecting something different that you really couldn't control there because you're sending them to Amazon. But now, because you're controlling the environment, you're sending them to a link in bio funnel, which is branded to you in the page and the place that they saw you on. And now they come and it's the same place. And now, look at Aaron. He has all these things. He has his best glue, his other materials that he uses. Oh, look, Aaron is showing people how they could do this for themselves. Wow, I knew I liked Aaron, and this confirms that I liked Aaron. And let me take the recommendation that Aaron gave me. We could take this example, Aaron, and we could break this down to an 1.5-hour brand masterclass. But what you really did was you took control of the brand, and that allowed you to control the conversation, the part of the conversation that you can't control, that happens after you do the thing. You got to control that. And in just a short time, you see that spike. Of course, you're thinking, well, when I put this to scale, and if I do this over 10 months, well, what would this have been? Yeah. And you look at it, it's like, oh, wow, that moves a needle. That really does something.
Absolutely. Yeah. And yeah, you sit back and you think, well, in the last 10 months, maybe I've lost this many of opportunities. But also on the flip side, if I create this right now, I'm creating more opportunity for the future and moving forward. So that's the way to look at it. It's definitely streamlined that approach to get people the information that they need in a quick manner. So yeah,
Mm.
this has been awesome, Dante. Anything else you want to talk about before we hop off here?
Well, I have one more thing,
Okay.
and it's about UTMs. So
Yeah.
now I've talked to you guys about throwing a link in bio funnel everywhere, but at our core, if we're a real funnel hacker, we must always strive to make data driven decisions. I know this is the hardest thing in business. I know data is difficult. I understand, but we want to do our best to understand our data. So maybe next week, Aaron, we can talk about UTMs. But what we should do in a perfect world, gang, is we should be when we share our link in bio funnel to Facebook, we should really be doing a UTM there so we can see how much traffic is actually coming to Facebook. And then in my link in bio funnel itself, I can create different UTMs on my buttons also. So, like I showed you guys how I have a link in bio funnel. Sorry, I'm not feeling great. I'm at home, so I have a green screen on. If you didn't know, I just ruined the surprise. But I have a link in bio funnel, and on that link in bio funnel is a button where they could learn about my AI. Well, let's say I'm running traffic to the learn about my AI funnel too. So I have, let's say, Facebook ads and organic traffic both going to the same funnel. How do I know which one is winning and doing the best? How do I
Mhm.
separate all 1,000 people came to that funnel yesterday? How do I know who came from where and what's actually converting and working the best? That is UTMs.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe a little homework for you if you don't know what UTMs are and how all of that tracking works, I think it'd be a great side project for you to work on. If you're serious about owning a business, if you're serious about being a marketer, I think it would be a great side project, great homework for you to work on over this week. It's an awesome thing to talk to Claude about. Don't use ChatGPT anymore. Use Claude. Claude is fantastic. ChatGPT is the worst. But go into Claude and tell it you use ClickFunnels and ask it about UTMs and how you should and try and set it up, see how it works out. And then Aaron, maybe next week we can do a short little video on UTMs and
I
what it
love
should
that.
look like done the right way.
A continuation to make sure that people have their link in bios set up the proper way and they're able to check analytics in the best way possible. Love it.
Because Russell tells us we should publish daily. He's been saying this for a
Yeah.
decade. Publish daily and publish daily every time for every single day for a year, and you will
Mhm.
no longer be hungry. He's told us for a decade, and it's real and it's right and it's true. And like now we're in the middle of 2026, social media blowing up. Like, sure, we're in the middle of it. It's easy to see that you should publish daily now. It wasn't easy to see a decade ago. Anyway, he tells us to do it. So this sets you up. Everybody watching this, this literally sets you up to optimize and maximize on the efforts that you're going to make of publishing daily. So yeah, I think if we're going to do it, let's make sure we show them how to do it the right way, huh?
Absolutely. Well, make sure that you mark it down on your calendar for next Tuesday because part two is coming. But with that being said, we want to know what you guys want to learn as well. So if there's anything specific to ClickFunnels, let us know in the comments because I'm always sorting through those to make sure that we can find topics for the following week. So next week will be UTMs. But if you guys drop something that's completely different and you want to learn about it, let us know. And I'm happy to cater one of these trainings to that experience.
100%. Gang, from everybody here at ClickFunnels, Dante and Aaron, it's been a pleasure to be with you guys today. Have an amazing rest of your day. Make it an amazing rest of your day, and we'll catch you next week.
Awesome. See you later.